Hello everybody, welcome to today's nail art tutorial presented by Naturally Beautiful by Ruth. Today we'll be doing this fun plaid inspired shellac nail art, and if this is something that interests you, you'll just need to gather up a few supplies. You'll want to get a C&D UV lamp, rubbing alcohol, the C&D Scrub Fresh nail prep product. I like to use a water bottle cap to help clean out my paintbrush. I just put a little bit of rubbing alcohol in it. A cotton round for removing the sticky layer and applying the Scrub Fresh. And for this design I'll only need one paintbrush, and it will be a spotter brush that I just picked up at my local craft store. And then I like to work on a glass plate. I think it just kind of helps keep the mess down and things of that sort. I'll also be using these fun little crystals that I picked up at my local craft store. You can also pick up the kind at Sally's or whatever you want to get. The colors that we'll be using today that I have chosen are the Shellacs Rosebud, Cream Puff, and Rock Royalty. And of course you can choose any number of colors that you like. Anything is possible with this. And then I have got the top coat and the base coat, which is really important that all of this stuff stays shellac. Then to finish it off, we'll be using Naturally Beautiful by Ruth Cuticle Oil and Naturally Beautiful by Ruth Hand Oil. So go ahead and gather up these supplies, and then I'll show you what to do. Okay, so now that we've gone ahead and gathered up all of our supplies, we're going to go ahead and get started on the nail design. So the first step was to apply the shellac UV base coat, and I've already applied that and cured it in the UV lamp on setting A for 10 seconds. And I've also gone ahead and applied my first layer of color. Now I chose shellac, and I chose Rock Royalty. And now I'm going to go ahead and apply my second layer. So we're going to start at the base of the nail and pull all the way through to the tip, keeping certain that we get the sides and we get the tip of the nail all the way around to create a nice strong seal. Alright, and now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cure that in my UV lamp for 2 minutes on setting C. Okay, so now that that's cured, I'm going to come in with my shellac Rosebud, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to paint the tip just like I was painting a French manicure. And I am choosing to do this to go straight across just so that it kind of adds to that plaid effect. Okay, and then once that's on, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put it in my UV lamp and cure it on setting C for 2 minutes. Alright, so our next step, now that that's cured, is we're going to come in with our cream puff, and we're going to apply a small amount onto our brush, our spotting brush. And I'm just going to take it and go straight across where the French and the purple meet up. And I actually think it's kind of neat that you can go in with the brush and make almost like a middle line. But that's just my personal preference, so you just want it to be nice and straight. And then you're going to come in, get a little bit more paint, and you're going to go from the base of the nail and you're going to pull straight forward to the tip. And the hardest part of this really is just trying to make sure that your lines are straight. Alright, now if you do happen to get a little bit out of line, you can always come in. I have I have a little cap here that I've got my rubbing alcohol in, and I'm going to just kind of dry it off a little bit after I rinse it out. And then I can come in and I can go right there along the line and just clean up any places where I put the paint that I didn't really want it. So if my line gets a little too thick, or I decided I didn't like it all, I am not stuck with it, which is really cool, and only shellac will let you do that. Alright, and there you have it. So now we're going to go ahead and put that in our UV lamp for 2 minutes on setting C. Okay, so now that that's cured, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to come in and I'm going to apply just a very small dot of our UV top coat right here in the middle of where our plaid lines meet up. And I'm going to tap my brush in that and pick up my crystal. This is just a small 1mm crystal. I'm going to put that in the center, and then I'm going to cure that for 2 minutes in the UV lamp. Okay, so now that that's cured, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to come in once again with my shellac top coat, and I'm going to apply a nice thin layer all the way around, and I want to make sure I get all around that crystal really well because I want it to stay in place. Alright, now that I've gotten all around that really good, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put that in my UV lamp and cure it for 2 minutes. Okay, so now that we've gone ahead and we've cured our final layer, we're going to come in with our cotton round and our rubbing alcohol, and we're just going to spray it a couple times, and we're going to remove that sticky layer off of the entire nail. And then once that's done, we're going to come in with our Naturally Beautiful by Ruth cuticle oil. And we're going to apply this to all the cuticles. This is really great because it will prolong the lifespan of the manicure, and it really deeply conditions the nails. And then we're going to come in with our Naturally Beautiful by Ruth hand oil and give a small massage. This oil is really fabulous because it absorbs into the skin quickly, so your customers won't leave with that greasy feeling, and it's also 100% natural and organic products. So it really is very nutritious for the skin. Alright, I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.